Well, welcome from the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. I'm Bill Pollack along with Matt Michaels from our Columbia affiliate KTGR, and we're here in the basement, if you will, of the Georgia Dome, getting ready to hear from Nick Saban and Gary Pinkel, and kind of sense the excitement. And I mean, can you believe we're back here for a second year in a row?
I can believe it. I don't think a lot of other people can believe it, but I thought that the Tigers had enough to win the SEC East this season. Not in the way it happened, not in the manner, but the way that it comes out is all fine. And, you know, to get to this stage, a second year in a row takes a little bit of grit. It takes people who want to be there, and I think this team wants to be here. And I think that the message they sent in the week leading up to where we are right now is we are not here for respect. We don't care about that card anymore. We just want to win an SEC championship. And you can worry about the respect and everything else later. But right now they want to play 60 minutes of football and beat the number one team in the country. They got a pretty good chance to do it.
So the first thing that happens here at SEC, I guess you call this the media day before the teams get on the practice field and kind of do their walkthroughs. You hear from the head coaches, Nick Saban of Alabama, and, of course, Gary Pinkel from Mizzou. Matt, give our viewers an idea of what exactly they say, because you're not going to get too much out of these guys today. This is pretty much a cookie-cutter type of press conference.
If there were two head coaches that you're not going to really get anything juicy out of them, it would be Gary Pinkel and Nick Saban today. Saban doesn't necessarily say anything too illuminating when it comes to his press conferences. He doesn't dodge, but then again, he just kind of has the same old lines, and they come from the Don James school, both of them. It's not actually very surprising you see them as similar folks. Gary Pinkel, I think, will be a little bit loose and lightened up at this point. You know, last year maybe coming in, it was bright lights. He didn't know what to expect. They were running a little bit late. I think you'll see somebody who's focused, ready to go. He's not going to give any bulletin board material or any of that stuff. But I think he might try to crack a joke or two, even in front of the big room here. And there'll be, you know, they've got a room set up just over the way for about 100, 200 folks to ask questions and pepper for about 30 minutes. It's never a coach's favorite job dealing with the media, but these guys will give you a little bit of something to kind of tinker with and talk about for the next couple of days, and then it'll all be over in about 24 hours. But I don't expect any of that bulletin board stuff. It'll be the same sort of things about how you got here, what good players you have, you know, how you think you'll be able to go against the other team without revealing game plan and things like that. Maybe we'll get something interesting, but generally these two head coaches play close to the vest at this time.
College teammates, great admiration for each other. Nick Saban and Gary Pinkel, we'll hear from them, and of course we'll have their press conferences here at MissouriNet.com, and you can follow live with updates on Twitter from me at Missouri Sports. Here at the Georgia Dome, for Matt Michaels, Bill Pollack, MissouriNet.com.